with ASC 606 and even prior to that, the accounting guidance requires companies to allocate the total contract value, or what we're calling a revenue agreement, to each performance obligation, which we're calling an item here for Tensoft. And what the requirement is, if you sell an item, but the variance of amount billed for each item is kind of wide, it's not within a narrow band, then you may need to use an average selling price based on either historical sales or maybe market values. You would come up with what your estimated selling price or your relative selling price is for that particular performance obligation. So each item in Tensoft, you would define the fair value rules and let the system know what you typically sell that item for. And then this value is what will be used to reallocate the revenue agreement total to each line, each performance obligation. And then those performance obligations would then be amortized based on when those performance obligations are delivered, either straight line or percent complete or milestone. So in this example, we're selling hardware and services. And we've set up the hardware to have a relative fair value of 1,000 and the services a relative fair value of 2,000. The amount billed to the customer was $1,000, 500 each for each item. So if we didn't allocate based on relative fair value, then the hardware would be recognized for $500 and the services for $500. But in this case, we've got a relative value of 33% for the hardware and 67% for the services. So we've allocate of the $1,000 in total, 333 to the hardware and 666 to the services. So in this case, the hardware might be recognized immediately or a shorter period of time, where the services may be over, a percent complete or something like that over a longer period of time. So it's important to have the correct values amortized based on when those performance obligations are delivered.